Did you just go through a painful breakup and now you can't get over your ex? You might be going through bouts of depression or anxiety. Or maybe you can't stop thinking about your ex. Or maybe you're constantly having this thought in your mind: I can't get over my ex. What do I do? Or maybe you're endlessly blaming yourself for the breakup. Or maybe you can't stop wondering what might have been if you did things differently. Or you might be worrying that you'll never find another woman who would love you like your ex did. Whatever your case might be, I have some good news and bad news for you. The bad news is that whatever you're feeling right now will not go away on its own. Have you ever heard of the saying, time heals all wounds? Sorry, but that's a lie. Time does not heal all wounds. And if you're waiting for the pain and sadness to go away, I'm sorry to say this, but it will not go away. It'll stay with you until you do the one thing that does make heal all wounds. So what does heal all wounds? The answer: action. And not just any action, it's bold, focused action directed towards a good result. And in this video, you'll learn about the 2 actions you can do in your situation. Either of these 2 actions will end the pain and sadness and let you emerge from the breakup a stronger, wiser, more attractive man. So what are these 2 actions? Here they are. Either you get over your ex completely and then move on with your life, or you make your ex come back to you and this time stay for the rest of her life. This video will help you explore both options, so that no matter which option you choose, you'll emerge from your breakup a winner. Sounds good? Great. Before we get started though, I have a tiny request. Please take 3 seconds to scroll down and click the like button below this video because you're cool. It'll only take you a moment and it'll mean the world to me. So please, take those 3 seconds now and click the like button because I'll wait here. Have you clicked like yet? If so, great. Now on to the show. Let's start by talking about your first option, getting over your ex and moving on with your life. So how exactly do you get over an ex? If you've been trying to get over your ex for a while but have been failing miserably, then here's the first thing you need to know. It's not your fault. Here's the reason why you can't get over your ex. It's because you're being misled by your own brain. Think of it this way. Your brain is the product of 2 million years of evolution. And throughout our species' 2 million years of existence, our brains had one purpose: to help us stay alive. That's why our brains tend to focus on the negative. In order to keep the species going, our ancestors' brains had to zero in on what was dangerous and then make it look 10 times more dangerous. So when you think about it, it's a good thing. You're alive now because your ancestors had brains that kept them safe. Unfortunately though, your brain can mess you up too. Right now, you're living in a society that's safe and secure, but your brain still operates on default. It still zeroes in on what's wrong and then makes it look 10 times worse. And that, my friend, is why you can't get over your ex. Right now, you might be thinking of several worst-case scenarios at the same time. You might think you'll never find another woman like your ex, or you might think no woman will ever love you, or you might think your ex will meet a new guy who will be so much better than you and she'll praise the high heavens she left you, or something like that. Now here's the bad news. If you don't do something fast, you'll actually keep thinking of those worst-case scenarios, and that's not good for you. So what should you do instead? Simple. You need to change the things going on in your brain. And the fastest, most beneficial way to do that is to meet new women. Now, you might be thinking, no, I'm not in the mood to meet new women, especially not after that breakup I just had. Hey, that's perfectly understandable. That's why this time around, you're not going to follow conventional dating approaches like courtship. Instead, you're going to follow what the science world calls the IRAE model. What's the IRAE model? The IRAE model was discovered and popularized by Derek Rake. Derek is a mentalist and dating coach. He's considered the foremost authority on mind control in the realm of relationships. Anyway, the IRAE model is the framework that every man-woman relationship goes through. IRAE is an acronym that stands for the 4 stages that each relationship can go through. First is the intrigue stage, where women see you as an interesting stranger. Second is the rapport stage, where women see you as a friend or equal. Third is the attraction stage, where women see you as a lover or potential lover. And fourth is the emotional enslavement, where a woman becomes completely addicted to you for life. What you're going to do is to meet lots of new women, but not get into a relationship just yet. Instead, you'll be taking your time, having fun, and moving them from one stage to the next, seeing how far they'll go with you. At the end of this video, I'll be pointing you to a resource that will introduce you to the IRAE model, as well as mind control as a whole in greater detail. For now, rest assured that the IRAE model is being followed by more than 17,000 of your fellow men around the world, and it's helping each and every one of them take total control of their love lives. And it will do the same to you too, if you're interested. So be sure to watch till the end of the video. You don't want to miss it. Also, before we continue, do this for me. If you like what you've learned in this video so far, please click the subscribe button below. Once you've subscribed to my channel, you'll be on the inside and you'll be getting all my videos before everyone else outside the channel. Sounds great, right? So if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button now. Once you've subscribed, I'll share with you the second option that you can take when it comes to dealing with your ex. Subscribe to my channel now. Done? Great. Now let's move on to your second option, getting your ex back. So how do you make your ex want to come back to you? The short answer is this: conventional dating advice won't make her come back to you. Sure, apologizing your heart out, promising to change, and sending her flowers might get her back. But this time around, her standards will be through the roof, and you won't be able to meet them, and before you know it, she's gone again. So again, don't follow conventional dating approaches. They don't work. What should you use instead? The IRAE model, that's what. Real quick, here's how to get your ex back. Step number 1 is to create some intrigue. Here, you make her miss you by having absolutely no contact with her for at least 1 month. Why the radio silence? Here's why. Your ex actually expects you to contact her and ask you back. Why? Because she's in the power position here. You want her more than she wants you, so she's holding the cards. But when you suddenly go quiet on her, she'll start thinking about you. She'll start wondering, what's going on? Why isn't he contacting me? Has he moved on? Has he met another woman and she's better than me? If you stay quiet long enough, the power position shifts over to your side. You'll know you have the power when she starts wanting you back. At first, she'll send a few texts to check up on you. Then later on, she'll ask if you could meet up to catch up. When that happens, go ahead and meet her as a friend. Then you move on to step number 2, which is to rebuild rapport with her. Here, you reconnect with her as friends. In other words, you intentionally put yourself in her friend zone. Except this time, you have the potential to become her most trusted friend. After all, you've been through a lot together. You know more things about her than anyone else in her life. So if you build enough rapport, you'll soon become her most trusted friend. But only if you make sure you never talk about the relationship. Never talk about getting back together. Never reminisce the good times. Not until you're her most trusted friend in the world, the only one she tells her deepest, darkest secrets to. Now, you might be wondering, why should I hide my true feelings? Simple, because if you want her back, then it's so much better if she asks you to come back. If you asked her to be your girlfriend again, there's a good chance she'll say no. But if she asked you to be her boyfriend again, all you need to say is yes, and you're back together again. That's your goal. And that's the goal you'll achieve in step number 3, which is to trigger attraction. Here, you make her miss the good times she once had with you so much that she asks you to come back to her. And guess what? Once you're her most trusted friend, it's time to start making her miss the good times you once shared. How exactly do you do that? Well, you do that by sprinkling your conversations with statements like, "We could always start over, but I don't know." Or, "I tell you to come back to me, but that's probably a crazy idea." Or, "You want to apologize? You could always ask me for a second chance, but we'll see." If you'll notice, each of those statements contains some direct commands to her. Start over, come back to me, and ask me for a second chance. Here's the thing. If you gave those commands to her directly, she'd probably reject you. In fact, she'd probably think you're a jerk. So my advice, do not give her direct commands like that. Seriously, don't. Trust me on this. And you know what? The statements you just heard were not direct commands. Instead, they were indirect. They were harmless. They were suggesting she come back to you, but at the same time, they left the decision to her. And as long as you never show her that you want her back, you can bet she'll be thinking about coming back to you. You'll know you did it right when she finally asks you to give your relationship a second chance. Congratulations, you've just won your ex back. But don't celebrate just yet. Your job's not done yet. There's still step number 4. Step number 4 is, of course, emotional enslavement, where you make her so emotionally addicted to you that she willfully commits her entire life to you. Now, here's the problem. I can't explain everything about emotional enslavement in a single video, not nearly enough time. But that's why I have something even better for you. In just a few moments, a link will come up inside this video. It's a link to the exclusive online masterclass on mind control, and it's hosted by none other than the master of mind control himself, Derek Rake. So when the link comes up, I invite you to click on it and sign up for the online masterclass. Just a note, please use your best email address when signing up. That's where Derek's team will send you your invite ticket as soon as you qualify. This tremendously interesting online masterclass will teach you how to use mind control to achieve whatever you want in love. Whether it's to move on from your breakup and start meeting new women, or it's to get your ex back and make her want to stay with you for life. Either way, mind control will put you in a win-win situation, so don't wait any longer, click the link and sign up for the masterclass now. A link will come up in the video next. Click it and follow the instructions. Do it. Click the link right now.